Yeah. It's your boy Traviee. I just wanna see you bag it up. Can you work it? You got too much booty in the pants, baby, twerk it. You can have anything you want.
You're locked in with Atlanta's hottest hip hop station. The Hype 87.3.
That's right. It is your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live right here in ATL on the Hype 87.3. And today, I heard we got Arkansas in the building. Am I right?
That's right. That's correct.
What's going on, Travy? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. We had us a good old little drive coming down here, but
Over the river and through the woods.
yeah, we knocked it out.
Well, listen, bro, I appreciate you being here. We got a lot to talk about, so we're going to dive in so we don't miss nothing. I want to start it off like this. You had said that music runs in your bloodline.
It does.
Can you take us back to when you first realized that music was not just a hobby for you, but it was actually a passion and something you wanted to pursue?
Well, like getting in, like I can take it back to like Jacksonville Elementary. I seen other kids getting into talent shows, and I was a little too nervous to get in them, but
Yeah.
I noticed that it was something that I wanted to get into, and that music started touching my heart a whole lot more, and I just wanted to pursue it after that.
I love it. When you tell people you're from Jacksonville, do they ever think Florida?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time?
Yeah. I lived in the country in Earl, Arkansas.
Okay.
At one point in time in my life, and they thought that I was from Jacksonville, Florida.
They'd be like, Duval. Like, no, wrong Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Would you say growing up there, just what you've been through has shaped what we're going to hear through your music?
I could say that.
Yeah.
I could say that because I see the other music that a lot of people do, and I always wanted to be different than what other people do.
Listen, what do you feel like is some of the things that makes you different from other artists coming out of your area? And it's not to throw shade, it's just, pop your ish.
Oh yeah. I feel like I'm musically inclined. I can do every genre.
Okay.
I can do from rock, country, hip hop, soul. I grew up listening to a lot of old jams. My daddy used to like bump Isley Brothers all the time, all that funk, all type of old jams.
What era of music would you say has the biggest impact on you?
I say early 2000s.
Early 2000s. Okay. Okay. Who was some of the people that you was rocking with? You told me who Pops was listening to. Who were you listening to back then?
I grew up listening to Lil Bow Wow.
Okay.
Lil Bow Wow.
Shout out to Bow Wow.
And then 50 Cent. Then it crossed on over to Kanye West, which is my favorite rapper today.
How do you feel about like people? I like Kanye because I feel like he's unapologetically himself, and I like when people are like that. But a lot of people be throwing shade at that. Do you feel like they just need to mind their own business?
I feel like they just mind their own business. I like the way he speak his mind. He a Gemini just like me.
I know about them Geminis.
And us Geminis, we speak how we feel, and sometimes we say it at the wrong time.
You know what? I'm a Taurus, and I'm very much like that as well. I get people telling me they think I'm mean, and I'm like, we just speak our mind.
Right.
People are kind of sensitive. They can't handle it. My sister passed, but she was a Gemini. And her and I had, even though I'm a Taurus, she was Gemini. We're very much alike when it comes to that strong personality.
Yeah, strong personalities, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So you grew up in a musical household.
That's
your
right.
your late father was a musician, and your mother's a singer.
Right.
So did that also tie into you wanting to do music?
No, I wouldn't say it did, but like I wasn't old enough at the time to know that my daddy was doing music.
Yeah.
But like I heard of him playing the guitar, and then he still played it, when I got older. But my mama used to go to church and sing all the time at the churches and all that. But I wouldn't say that it's something that inspired me to do it.
So you had mentioned a lot of different genres. Gospel, I didn't hear you mention, so that's not a thing for you? Your mom sang in the church.
Well, it's so many different genres out there. I feel like I can do it all.
Yeah. Have you?
I have did a gospel album before.
That's hard.
It was called Born Again when I was going to this church in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And I made a whole album, and I passed the CDs out to people around the church.
Yeah. I love that. I feel like when you can do it at a comfort level of it not being forced, tapping into other genres, you're going to gain a bigger audience. You're more marketable that way because you can throw you into any kind of setting and you're good.
That was definitely my plan to, you know, I want to touch every crowd.
Which genre has been the most challenging for you?
I recently had made an album, Do You Care, in 2024, and I can say rock.
Yeah.
Rock was, it's like I was doing everything else, but then I was like, dang, I want to do a rock song, but, you know, the yelling was was kind of challenging. But
I know they be swinging their heads around yelling. I'm like,
it definitely took me a lot of takes. You know?
But that's dope though. That it was a challenge for you and you still pushed through with it. That's dope. I love it.
Yeah, it's called Dark Place. It was a song I made for people who be, you know, getting challenged with, you know, obstacles in their life, like suicidal thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't speak for everybody, but myself and people that I know on a close level have all been through not necessarily maybe suicide, but anxiety, depression, you know, uncertainty. You know, there's a lot of things that we go through because we're human beings. That human element kicks in, right?
Exactly.
So music is a form of therapy for you?
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely helped me be able to express myself and, you know, tell others how what I'm going through. And I like to tell my story and tell other people's story too.
Exactly. I get a lot of artists that tell me that. It's not just telling their own story. They might tell, you know, their significant others or their brother or mother, whoever it may be, they tell their story through their music as well.
Right, yeah, because I think music can heal. It can heal the world, really. It's the language that we all speak.
I agree. I absolutely agree. No matter what genre we listen to, it's that universal language of just music itself. Who are some of the producers that you're currently working with or have worked with as of recently? Let's shout them out.
Well, I can say I can't remember all of them, but there's a lot of them it was just leasing through. But Lexi Banks is a really dope producer that I've been working with.
Female producer?
Female
yeah,
producer.
I'm familiar. Okay.
Yeah, Lexi Banks. She make the beats.
Yeah.
The way that I like them.
Yeah.
She her samples is real cold, but not to knock off. It's a lot of really great producers out there.
Yeah. No, most definitely. And you know, each one of them is going to bring something different out in you, right?
Right.
Walk us through your creative process. Do you put pen to pad or are you typing it on your phone? You punching in a little bit of everything?
A little bit of everything. I started off writing the pad and everything, but then as I got just so used to it, I didn't have time to write no more. You know, I got time. I got a job, and I'm just constantly working back to back. So now I got to start writing in my head. So that's what I've been doing lately.
Understood. So you remember everything.
I remember everything. Like I just had to process the thoughts in my head and be like, okay, that's a good line. And I just kind of puzzle the pieces together.
Do you ever do like voice memos to kind of like set yourself an example of like the cadence or anything that you want so you don't forget it? Yeah.
Yep. Because sometimes I can lose the melody. So yeah,
exactly.
I record it sometimes. Maybe times I be on the phone with my wife. I be like, hold on, I'm coming right back.
I gotta record this real quick.
Hold on, listen to this beat real quick.
Nah, it makes perfect sense. So do you record yourself?
Yeah, definitely do.
Okay.
I actually record on the app called Veloco. Shout out to Veloco.
That's dope.
It's kind of like a band lab, you can say, but yeah, it's a real good recording app.
Nice. And what about the engineering portion of it? Who's doing the mixing and mastering? You as well?
I actually go to Vegas Vic. He live in California.
Oh, okay.
But I also was going to Joker's studio too in Little Rock.
Okay.
Before I was doing any of the phone, apps and all that.
Got you.
He a good engineer as well.
Yeah.
But he had got out the game. So I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I was real comfortable with the way he was mixing. So I was like, dang, I don't know who I'm going to go to now. So that's when I discovered, I had been discovered the app, but that's when I had to put it to use and learn how to make it work myself.
That's difficult. That like having one of your engineers that you trust is like having your barber retire. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I sure don't trust a lot of people cutting my head.
Exactly. And it's the same thing. You got somebody that gets your sound the way you want it. It's like, dang, now I got to start all over again. Have you thought about learning how to do that so you could just do it yourself?
Yeah, I tried to do it so many times before. Like I went to guitar centers and tried to get the right plugs, but I never get the right equipment that I need. But I think it's something I still will work on trying to learn in the future, though.
Yeah, it might be something you actually do and really enjoy doing it.
I definitely do still make my own beats sometimes.
Okay.
I haven't made my own beat in a long time, but I definitely know how to make beats on FL Studio.
That's dope.
So, because sometimes, I be having a beat in my head that it's just not out there yet.
Right.
So I'd be like, you know what, let me go ahead and make it and cook it up.
Absolutely, because trying to describe a sound that you hear in your head to somebody is almost impossible, because you
Right.
can hear it in your head, but it's like, how do you translate that to somebody? So you just got to do it yourself.
Sometimes you gotta do it yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like I'm a rapper, but you know, I do be singing sometimes, but like I don't consider myself a singer. I just be doing it because a lot of times I don't have the people with the right melodies that can do it.
Yeah.
I don't, you know, I pass it to them and they don't do it the way I want them to. So then I got to do it.
Just throw a little auto-tune on there. You'd be good to go.
Auto-tune on you good.
I feel like a lot of artists, you know, as long as they can, you know, kind of like harmonize a little bit, hold a little bit of a melody, you know, from there the engineer can touch it up and you're good to go. You golden. So you dropped your first project, Heart of a Gemini, April 12th in 2020,
That's correct.
right in the middle of the pandemic.
Right in the middle of it.
It's a good time to do it because people were stuck inside,
Let
right?
me tell you, it was the best numbers ever.
Yeah,
Because people were just stuck in the house and they wanted music to listen to.
yeah, most definitely. What do you remember the most about releasing that particular project?
The people I worked with, like I was able to work with Ready the Great. I was able to work with Omar Gooden. You know, these is, and like he actually the guy that play off of Baby Boy, Jody Homeboy, and that's actually one of my favorite movies coming up. So
It's a
I was
classic.
like, so that was, and then you know the fact that he actually had quoted the line from the movie before his verse was real cool. And I was like, dang man. After that, I just knew I could go somewhere with this.
Definitely, 100%. When you have those type of moments, it lets you know that you're absolutely doing the right thing. You're fulfilling a portion, or if not, your entire purpose of why you're here. Do you feel like that? Do you feel like music is a calling for you in regards to your purpose of why you're here?
I feel like that all the time. I tell my wife this all the time. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, there's no reason for me to be here if I can't do the music, because I just feel like it's meant for me. It's been times I tried to let it go. You know, I got heavy in church and my church told me to put the rapping down and I just couldn't. You know, so I turned it into gospel, and you know, the church I was going to, not to bash them, but they still wasn't satisfied with me doing it that way. But I can never stop doing music, I feel like.
When God calls you to do something, you have to be obedient to that.
That's correct.
You know, absolutely. Do you have any kids yet?
Yes, I do.
How did fatherhood change your life?
I wouldn't say it really did. It's just, you know, more responsibilities, more working, getting a job, more pay. Really.
Absolutely, most definitely, because it becomes instantly bigger than you, because you got a whole other human being or human beings that you got to take care of, make sure that they're good. Do you feel like it's made you a little bit more proactive in life versus being reactive to situations?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely made me have, you know, challenges, a whole lot of challenges.
Yeah, 100%. So your latest album, Craig, a tribute to your father, and I see you got Craig's cookout shirt on today. I like that. Very. Anything that's got sparkle to it, I'm here for it. I'm loving it.
Appreciate you.
Can you tell us about the emotions that went into creating that project?
I had just lost my daddy in December of last year.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and so I just couldn't get it off my mind of what happened. So, you know, I just wanted to create I didn't even know I was creating a whole album at the time. I just kept making songs about him.
Yeah.
And then probably about after like the fourth, fifth song, that's when I realized, like, I'm going to make a whole album about my father, you know, and express how I feel about him. And I'm going to name the album Craig.
I know that's right. A real tribute to him. So you lost your father, you said December 1st of 2024. So it's still fresh.
Still fresh.
It's like, and it's one of those things that it never goes away. It'll get easier in time. I lost my sister in 2012 and I lost my mom in 2021. And I still cry about it sometimes. You know, like people ask me and I'm like, I can't hold the emotion back, but I feel like that's okay. We have to let it out. And you poured a lot of that emotion into this album that is really a dedication to him. Definitely. How did creating Craig, the album, helped you process the grief from losing your father?
I really did. I really feel like it healed me a lot.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't completely heal me, but I really feel like it helped me get those thoughts in my head out.
Yes.
You know, about how he not here no more and stuff like that. I got a chance to like express through lyrics, you know, all the memories that I share with him. Like I got a song called I Remember, and it's a song just expressing that how he used to soak in the bathtub and bump them Isley Brothers and you know, so I was able to get a lot of open thoughts, well, thoughts that wasn't open out.
Yeah.
I was able to clear my mind, really.
And you have to. You can't hold it in. You know, some men be trying to be prideful and hold that in. I'm like, you got to let it out.
Right.
You know,
right.
it doesn't, like, nobody's going to look differently at you. Let it out. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Because I know men around me, they be trying to be tough and prideful. I'm like, you're a human being at the same time. You know what I'm saying? There's that emotional element that kicks in. You got to let it go. And I'm glad that you did it through something that you love, and that's your music. I'm sure your dad's super proud.
Yeah, that's something my sister be saying all the time. She's like, I'm sure our dad is you know, real proud of what you're doing.
Yeah.
And it's something I kind of forget. I kind of start to forget sometimes that, hey, I'm doing something. I'm putting my daddy's name out there. Mm-hmm. So when I start remembering that, then that's when it make me just go ahead and jump up again and be like, you know what, I'm going to continue.
Yeah, because you're continuing his legacy for him, as your kids will do for you as well, and so on. Mm-hmm. So tell us about Craig's Cookout.
So Craig's Cookout is it's basically the shirt that I wore for Too Much Booty music video. Okay. And we basically, like, the plot that we gave was that it was a cookout, you know, people barbecuing on the grill. He loved cooking. Okay. And he was like a chef, you know. He could fry some chicken. He could cook anything, really.
That's dope.
So basically just came from like a, you know, B-roll from the video.
Understood.
I decided I wanted to wear the shirt for the interview. Yeah,
no, I love it. I told you I'm anything sparkly, you know, glittery, I'm here for it. Right. I'm like, I never not get my nails done and they ain't got some sort of glitter in them, so I love it. And the red looks good on you too.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So did you film any music videos for the Craig album?
Yeah. So far, Too Much Booty. No, actually, My Will was the first one.
So Too Much Booty is on the Craig album.
Yeah, Too Much Booty is on the
Craig album. How does that correlate to your dad?
Well,
I'm just curious.
Not really.
Having good times?
Yeah, it was just really just throwing the track on there. I know his humor and everything.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah. I just wanted to do his voice is at the end of the song.
Oh, okay.
And
I heard that. So that makes perfect sense now.
Yeah. To be honest, Too Much Booty was just a little extra track I'm throwing in there. Yeah. And you know, his voice was just entered in there too.
I love it. That is dope. So you've got Too Much Booty visual. What other ones have you filmed?
We did My Will. I think that was the only two that we did from the album.
Got you.
It's just, My Will is basically like more of a story of me telling about my mom having a bad car accident in like 2003. But it's a visual in there when I'm kind of looking in the sky. And then, you know, the editor, Metro West Media, they had put my daddy face in the sky, you know, basically giving a memorial to him.
I love it. So this single, Too Much Booty, what makes this one stand out from your past work?
I never did a truck track before. Okay. And I never did.
Is he lying?
Never. I mean, I probably did some songs that people probably can't shake to, but I never really did something like that. And I wanted to, and then I thought it was different because the beat actually is produced by Lexi Banks. Okay. And it was very soulful, and I'm like, ain't nobody never made a soulful type of twerk track. I don't feel like, but so I said I want to do it.
I know that's right. In your area, is there like venues, and because Atlanta's like strip club capital, we got strip clubs everywhere out here where that type of music fits in perfectly. Do you guys have, you know, strip clubs and stuff like that in your area?
Barely, yeah. Like she said.
They said barely, no.
Yeah, barely. Yeah.
You got to do like a strip club run out here in Atlanta for a record like that.
Yeah. Definitely trying to do something like that, trying to connect and network with people.
Because, Slick, that's where a lot of records get broke. When I first moved to Atlanta, my first hosting gig was at Magic City, which is one of the most well-known strip clubs out here. Man, everybody would come through there. Mm-hmm. You know, Thug, T.I., Future, they was always in there all the time. B.O.B., we used to see them in there all the time, and it's like, what better time to get your record played by someone that, you know, could potentially change your life.
Right.
So, strip club run coming soon.
Yeah, I've definitely been trying to get in touch with some TikTok influencers to push the track as well.
That's a great idea. That is a great idea.
I tell people all the time, like, in 2026, Too Much Booty gonna be number one.
That's gonna be the one right there. You gonna have plaques on the wall,
Plaques on the wall, everything.
Billboard charts. I know that's right.
Get a Grammy for it. I'm speaking into existence.
You gotta manifest it. You gotta make Craig proud, right?
Got to.
So you mentioned earlier working with Omar Gooding. You also work with Amaretta the Great as well. Definitely. What were those experiences like? You kind of went into a little bit of detail with Omar, but like working with Amaretta, what was that like for you?
I forgot to mention Bow Wow too.
Yeah. Okay.
I actually was on one of his projects, Barking to the Streets, Volume 2.
Yep, I actually got that information here too.
Yeah,
so
I forgot all about that.
So we'll talk about Amaretta for just a moment. At what level did you work with her?
Basically, I was just reaching out because I reached out to her team because I had an empty verse, and I ain't gonna lie, I was like, I don't even know what else to say to this, because the Heaven Sent track, it really was a track that I don't normally do.
Yeah.
But I seen videos, like TikTok videos of her rapping in the closet and stuff like that. I was like, dang, she can actually flow. So reached out to her team got back to me, and then we ended up setting up scheduling plans to just actually record the track.
That's hard.
Got it done.
So you guys were in the studio together?
Yes.
That's even better, right?
Right.
Because I feel like some of these artists that you may reach out to get a verse from them, they'll do it, but they do it on their own time, and they may not even listen to the song. So it's like when they send it back, it has not, because I've heard tracks like that, and it's kind of sad because some of these artists pay good money for these features.
Right.
And the feature might sound good, but it's like it don't fit the record at all. So I love the fact that you guys were able to get in the studio together.
Right. Yeah, because like I said, the song was a very challenging type of song, but I always like to challenge myself.
So you mentioned, again, one of your songs was featured on Bow Wow's project, Barking to the Streets. How did that opportunity present itself?
Well, I was just, I seen that Bow Wow had posted something that he looking for an artist to get on one of his projects. Oh, excuse me. But I was like, I seen that he had a post up, and so I sent them Cold Feet, a song that I was working on. And then next minute, I had no idea that they would really get back to me. And they emailed me, got back to me, DM'd me. I was really shocked. I was like, what I'm saying? Not that I didn't believe in myself, but it was just, this is I'm just getting started with platforms. So just to get that email back saying that I'm going to be on a project was just, it really did something to my spirits.
Man, congratulations. And that's proof that you absolutely have to shoot your shot and take chances at these opportunities, because some people may have seen that and be like, oh man, they ain't gonna listen to that music.
Right.
They're just trying to promote or advertise what he got going on.
When I first seen the post, I was just like, oh yeah, they probably trying to make some money or something.
Yeah, here we go, right?
It's the epidemic going on,
Yeah.
But it was really real.
Man.
They really liked my work, and they really wanted to put it on the project.
So having had that happen, how did that change your level of confidence within yourself as an artist?
Oh, it made me feel like I'm it.
Can't tell you nothing now,
What I'm saying? I'm like, little Bow Wow, that's somebody I'm growing up lilistening to.
He's legendary.
I got my hair braided just because I won. I got braids because I listened to Bow Wow.
That's dope.
So yeah, it felt good.
So you won a record label meeting with Rock Nation after a showcase in Chicago. Even though you didn't make it to that meeting, how did it impact your mindset and your next steps of what you were going to do beyond that?
Baby, feel like me and my team that we was real good at what we do.
Yeah.
To go out there and win that it gave me more confidence that we really can't be touched out here.
Yeah.
we can we really talented and we got skills. So it was a good journey too.
Absolutely.
Traveling out there, we had fun.
Is label meeting something that's important to you right now, or are you looking to stay independent?
Really not important to me, but I would say only reason why it would be is to get some good marketing, because it's a lot of scams out here.
A ton.
And I feel like a professional team could help me more. But would I rather be independent? I would like to be that. So
maybe more like a partnership.
Yes.
Because you want to at all cost own your music.
Yeah, a good manager,
Yeah, a good manager and a good publicist. because a publicist is going to help do stuff like this for you. They're going to get you booked for interviews. They're going to get you booked for, maybe red carpet appearances, the media type stuff.
Right.
So maybe a good publicist, a good manager. Absolutely.
Yeah. Just somebody who just like know the game and
Yes.
and that's got the that know the people. That's hard to find.
That's what it is, and I know some really dope publicists. They're based here in Atlanta, but they do work with artists outside of Atlanta. So, if you're ever interested, I have a couple that I can vouch for that do what they say they're going to do. Because, like you said, there's a lot of scams out here. You spend money with people and then you never hear from them again.
I don't even believe in playlisting no more because Spotify playlisting is like, I got one of my albums kicked off before.
That's exact because it's
they
fake.
They don't play that.
Nah, and that's frustrating because you work too hard.
Yeah, right. So that's why I said like Heart of a Gemini hit over 500,000, and that was without like the type of playlist and nothing like that. I was just marketing. I think Omar Good and Omar Redder might have had a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Having a big name for themselves like that.
Most definitely, because when people see a name like that, they're going to automatically want to check it out because they're like, oh, I'm a fan of this person or that person. Or if it's somebody who's relevant in the moment and people are Google searching them or Spotify searching them, boom, your music may pop up as well.
Right, that's correct.
Yeah, most definitely. So your music has been described as like healing and versatile, which we kind of covered that earlier because you do all genres of music.
All genres.
How do you approach connecting with different like generations? Because I'm sure there's young and middle-aged and older people that listen to your music, whether it be different generations or different cultures. Like, how do you approach? Is it the same for everybody, or is it a little different?
Yeah, I reach out to people, communicate with everybody around the world. I talked to thousands of people before, and I just get on there. I check out their page and I like their content, what they got going. I give good advice, tell them stay in school. I seem like I touch the older souls too because I sample a lot of my tracks and it's with them the 70s, 60s type of deal. So they be like, oh man, I like that.
It's a good era, yeah.
So I be like, I got like side hustles that I picked up, like doing Uber and stuff like that. And I play my music.
Great idea.
And they'd be like, man, who is this right here rapping? And this without me even saying anything. They'd be like, man, who is this rapping, man? Like this one dude was like, man, he had put his paper down there. He was like, man, write that artist down right there, man. Let me see what he.
Is that how he said it?
Yeah, he was like, write that down, man. I like that artist.
That is hilarious. He be like, that's me. That's me. That is funny, but that's dope though. And I feel like, again, like I said earlier, in any situation you have to shoot your shot because you don't know who may be listening or who may see what you got going on. And the worst that could happen is they don't respond or they tell you no. And that's okay. We can't please everybody.
Right.
Just keep it moving.
That's true.
I seen someone post online the other day. They said the word no to an independent artist means new opportunity. I said, I like that. That's the way you got to look at it.
Right. Because it's some crazy deals out here that people will try to hand you. And they know that you're desperate for it a lot of the time.
Yes.
But if you believe in yourself and you know your worth, you definitely going to say no to it to get a better deal.
Have you been in a situation where it seemed too good to be true, but you still went forward with it and it didn't work out? Maybe it was a scam because you had a Bow Wow situation where it did work out. Have you had the opposite? Yeah,
I had a meeting with somebody that was doing for Sony Records, and they was wanting me to change who I am, like basically like wanting me to. They was asking me questions like, have you ever thought about diving into trap music? And I was like, nah, that ain't type of music I'm doing. You know, I'm doing something a little different, not the bash trap music.
Right.
People love it, but Absolutely. I want to come out with who I am, and I just didn't feel like they understood me, so I moved around.
I don't blame you. I don't feel like you should ever involve yourself in a situation that wants to completely change what you believe in for yourself.
Right.
It has to align with your vision.
That's true.
Otherwise, you keep it moving like you did.
Correct.
Definitely. What is something about your creative process that people may be surprised to learn?
Well, I think they don't like the visibility, like the acting. I want to do movies and stuff like that. People probably do see it in music videos, probably put it together, but it's definitely a whole lot more hidden in the hole.
Yeah. So is that something that you are interested in, is getting into film at some point?
Yes, correct.
Acting?
Correct. But I never want to leave music like some artists would. I know some artists will go to the movie film and, you know, movie entertainment business and don't come back.
Right.
I like to still stay.
You can also kind of build a bridge by doing like what they call sync licensing. First, get your music into film, video games, commercials, because that's where that residual income comes in. You know, so that'd be something you could look into.
That's something I thought about too.
And there's a sync licensing music manager here in Atlanta that I put a lot of people onto. He's got placements with like Netflix, NBA 2K, Madden, Disney, etc. So don't let me forget, after this I'll give you his Instagram. Just follow him, because he always posts when he's looking for music. It has to be unreleased music, which I'm sure you got some unreleased music, but it could land a major placement.
Oh yeah, I definitely got some stuff for that then.
Yeah, definitely.
I gotta get with him then.
Yeah, his name is Aura Major. Shout out to Aura Major. Like, you know, he's super official, and what he does is he'll take all the submissions and then he goes on TikTok Live and reviews them. So you'll kind of know on the spot, hey, this is who's gonna, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like a long waiting period, and you know it's legit.
Right.
Definitely. So if your dad could hear Craig, the project, what do you think he would say?
What he already said. He said, man, son, you're talented. And he's like, music is for you. I actually got like a lot of, I read our messages that he got with me all the time, and I got this specific message. He said music is for you. You're talented. And I share it to my story from time to time. It's just, I know that he loved my music, and he was proud of what I was doing. When he prayed that I become a musician when my mama was pregnant with me.
Wow. And look at, it's what you're doing.
Right.
He's proud, you know, even though he's not here in physical form, he's here spiritually with you at all times. And you know that. You probably can feel it.
Right.
His presence.
Yeah, I do feel it.
Yeah, absolutely. What keeps you grounded and inspired to keep going when you do go through times of like losing your dad, and there might be other, you know, traumas or things that you go through in life? What's keeping you pushing?
Just recording a new song. Like I'd be like, you know what, I'm it's been times I just like gave up, and I'd be like, you know, I'm tired of doing it. I'm tired of the struggling, the hassle, trying to get it in there. There's so many like scams, fake people in the industry. So I said, you know, I'm gonna be done with it. But then I record a song and it sounds so good.
That's what brings you back.
I'd be like, dang, man, I'm too good to like not do this. So I just keep going.
Keep going.
And then my wife inspires me, my family, people that believe in me, friends, and they just tell me to keep going. Even strangers, you know.
Yes.
Like I play my song, and they be like, man, that song right there hard. Who is that?
Like the guy in the Uber.
You're right. They be like, who is that, man? I be like, that's me. They be like, get out of here.
Well, shout out to your beautiful wife. Let me tell you something. Having a supportive significant other or spouse, because the most important decision you're ever going to make in your life is choosing your spouse. So let's get that out the way first and foremost, because this is who you should be spending the rest of your life with. But when they're supportive of what you do, man, that's a true blessing. Shout out to her. Absolutely. Have you made a song for her?
Yeah, I made a song with her.
You made a song with her? Okay, super dope. I love that.
I made a song. I made a song called "Angel" for her.
Aww.
And then I still see a genie.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and then we, you know, she called herself not rapping, but she knows she be. But she'll tell you today though, like, I don't rap. You know, I don't be rapping. but like, we done made some songs together. We thinking about doing the EP together.
You should.
Like Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I would listen. I feel like that's the type of content that's just that wholesome content per se. It's not that, oh, we're doing something for a viral moment. It'll go viral, but it'll do it naturally and organically, because think about like the Jay-Z's and the Beyoncé's, and now Nelly and Ashanti are back together. People are here for that. They love seeing love. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so the EP's coming soon, y'all. We putting that out there to the universe as well.
Right.
Get ready, girl. It's coming soon. What can your fans, your supporters, your loved ones expect from you next musically?
Well, I'm thinking about just like trying to get that track out, Too Much Booty out, pass it to a lot of influencers and work on it.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about setting up gigs down here in Atlanta more often.
Yeah.
And so, you know, entering more shows and showing myself more visibly. to the world.
Yeah.
You know, because normally I just do the same thing over and over. I just create an album and just promote it to people on Instagram. But now I want to break more out of my shell and get out here and travel from city to city.
Yeah.
And do interviews and, you know, because I deal with a lot of bad anxiety. And I be nervous when, you know, as I'm speaking, I try to shake it off. And I've been doing that lately. And so my goal is just to get out here and browse around and show people my work.
I think the more that you put yourself in front of people, the easier it'll ease up on that, because I even still get nervous sometimes when I have to like host an event, or I get booked to do on-site interviews for like maybe red carpet events. I'd be like a ball of nerves on the way there. I'm sweating.
Right.
I'm like, dang, what is going to go on? You know,
I can definitely say shout out to you, because you definitely make a person feel comfortable. You know, you're a great interviewer.
I appreciate that.
So I appreciate that.
That's the mom in me, you know, like, because I feel like a lot of these artists are slick my son's age, you know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, I try to approach a situation like I said earlier, I'll never ask you anything that's going to make you uncomfortable, because I don't want people doing that to me.
Right.
That is super important, because some of these people out here, they just trying to chase the next viral moment.
Some people, you got to have patience with them.
Absolutely.
Give them time to, you know,
warm up a little bit.
So I definitely like how you got this all set up.
I appreciate it. It's, you know why? It's because how music is a passion for you, this is a passion for me.
Right.
It's not about, you know, like I've interviewed a lot of, you know, celebrities and stuff, but I honestly prefer to interview artists on the rise, because I want to be a part of your journey.
Right.
That way, when you do make it big, I can be like, yeah. I remember that day we sat down and we had a great conversation.
This will be a good repost right here.
No, facts. Absolutely. What would be one piece of advice that you would offer an artist who's just getting started and, you know, they're kind of lost, they don't know where to go with their music?
I definitely would say don't think you don't gotta invest in yourself. Save some money up. Get the best quality you can get. You know, go to a real studio. You know, if the band lab ain't working and the quality ain't good enough, you know, quality is everything. And whatever if you got a good song, get a visual to it, get a good video to it.
That was a phenomenal piece of advice. It was a really, really solid piece of advice. I feel like every artist needs to hear that, because you're absolutely right. Some of the music that gets sent to me that they want to get in radio rotation, unfortunately, I have to turn it away. And I don't do it like, man, this is trash. I'll just be like, it needs a better mix on it or something, because oftentimes that's all it is.
Right.
Perhaps their delivery is good.
Yeah, you got radio stations, and, you know, they can't play it because the quality ain't there.
I had one that came across me yesterday that was like that. And, you know, I think he was a little offended that I told him, I said, it's just not ready for radio.
Yeah.
I said, if you need me to point you into a direction of a good audio engineer, I can do that. Like, I do it very professionally.
Right.
So that was a great piece of advice.
Yeah, so best advice, it need to be good and mixed and good and mastered.
Absolutely. So we've got your record here loaded up and ready to go. I think so. I got it ready. Yes, we do. So Too Much Booty. Who you said Lexi Banks produced this one?
Lexi Banks.
Craig's Cookout is the theme.
We shot it at we actually shot it on my birthday.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's dope.
The video is not out yet. I've been trying to get a song a lot more exposure first before I put the video out.
When was your birthday?
May 24th.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you.
True Gemini.
True Gemini.
People that want to follow you and keep up with your journey, where can they follow you on any social platforms?
Travy. Travie. If you search that, it's going to pull up on YouTube, Google, TikTok, everywhere. But, you know, on Instagram is the only where it's kind of different at. It's _Traviee.
Got you. Understood. But it's still got Traviee in there.
Still got Traviee. Like, I tell people all the time, just search Traviee.
Some of these artists be killing me, because like their name will be this, but their Instagram is totally different. I'm like, how are we supposed to find you?
Yeah. And that's one reason why because my name used to be T Money.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I mean, it probably still is, but like, it's so many T Moneys pull up.
Yes.
And I was just happy to get a name that, you know, it's a lot of people that name themselves Traviee too, but for some reason though, I was able to build up a good rating to, like, when people search me, I pull up.
I actually have a DJ that spins on the station on Mondays is T Money, DJ T Money.
Money.
It's a popular name.
Yeah, it's a real popular name.
But I like Traviee. Is that a part of the government name?
Yeah, my government name is Travis.
Okay,
Yep.
so it makes perfect sense. So I like that because it's really true to you. Not that T Money's not, but Travy's true to you. 100%. Who do you want to give thanks to that's been loving you and supporting you through your journey?
My beautiful wife, Yasmin. Her one of our team members right here that came all the way down here with us.
No, that's right.
Maya, and my family, my mama, sister, all of them been showing love and support. All my fans on Instagram, people that's been rocking with me, all my family on Facebook too.
Listen, people become like family, even though if you don't necessarily meet them. When you finally meet them, it's like, man, I feel like I've known you forever.
Right.
That's dope. That's the type of connection that you
Yeah.
want with your people. And thank you, all you, for being here today. These beautiful ladies and yourself for being here today.
Thank you. I really thank you for having us.
Of course, absolutely. So we're about to get into the record and check it out if you can introduce it for us.
Yeah, this song right here is called Too Much Booty by Travy, and I hope y'all like it.
Y'all stay tuned for it.
You're locked in with Atlanta's hottest hip hop station. The Hype 87.3.
Yeah. It's your boy Traviee. I just wanna see you bag it up. Can you work it? You got too much booty in the pants, baby, twerk it. You can have anything you want, you deserve it. I give you anything you want, girl, you're worth it. Yeah, too much booty in the pants. Too much booty. She got too much booty in the pants. Too much booty. She got too much booty in the pants. Too much booty. She got too much booty in them pants. It's 80 degrees and she keep throwing them booty cheeks. My uncle barbecuing on the grill, but I don't wanna eat. She told me that she wanna play the go. I got a lot of meat. Take it to the crib.